feel bad about it if you want to, but you didn't pull the trigger.
No, I didn't. Somebody else did. And I wound up in here. Bad luck, I
guess. Yeah.
Floats around. Gotta land on somebody. It was my turn, that's all. I was in the path of the tornado. I didn't expect that the storm would last as long as it has. You think you'll ever get out of here?
Me? Yeah. One day, when I got a long white beard and 2 or 3 marbles rolling around upstairs, they let me out.
I'll tell you where I'd go. Zihuatanejo.
What?
Zihuatanejo. It's in Mexico. A little place on the Pacific Ocean. You know what the Mexicans say about the Pacific?
No.
They say it has no memory. That's where I want to live the rest of my life. A warm place with no memory. Open up a little hotel right on the beach. Buy some worthless old boat and fix it up new. Take my guests out. Charter fishing.
Zihuatanejo.
In a place like that, I could use a man that knows how to get things.
I don't think I can make it on the outside, Andy. I've been in here most of my life. I'm an institutional man now. It's like Brooks was.
Wow, you underestimate yourself.
I don't think so. In here, I'm the guy who can get things for you, sure, but outside, all you need is the yellow pages. Hell, I wouldn't even know where to begin. Pacific Ocean? Shit. About to scare me to death, something that big.
Not me. I didn't shoot my wife, and I didn't shoot her lover. Whatever mistakes I made, I paid for them and then some. That hotel, that boat, I don't think that's too much to ask.
I don't think you ought to be doing this to yourself, Andy. This is just shitty pipe dreams. I mean, Mexico is way the hell down there, and you're in here, and that's the way it is.
Yeah, right. That's the way it is. It's down there, and I'm in here. I guess it comes down to a simple choice, really. Get busy living, you get busy dying.
In the film The Shawshank Redemption, life happened to Andy. He was imprisoned for a crime he did not commit. In the video clip we just watched, he described it as being unlucky and in the path of a tornado. Also, he mentioned that he never thought the storm was going to be this long. However, he did something very important. He did not wallow in self-pity by accepting the curved ball life threw at him. Despite his circumstances, he decided to do something about his life using the power of vision. In the video, Andy shared his vision of freedom with Red, describing himself as running a seaside resort at a town on the Mexican Pacific coast. He even offered Red a job. He applied wisdom. He shared his vision of where he would love to be in freedom. He didn't share the details of how he intends to achieve it. We'll discuss this in another video. Even Red was disturbed about what Andy was sharing because he couldn't see how it would happen. The key to how Andy has been working towards achieving his vision of freedom is his statement, get busy living or get busy dying. This statement encompasses discovering the purpose in your pain and turning it into your gain. How did Andy do it? He had the power of vision to achieve freedom. This power of vision helped him to see and maximize opportunities where others saw problems and discouragements. Get busy living or get busy dying implies being intentional on how to bounce back when life happens to you and you find yourself in a storm. Andy became intentional. He let go of the mentality of being a victim. He moved on from seeing himself as a victim of miscarriage of justice. He embraced his reality with the aim of using the purpose in his pain for his advantage. He knew he was not guilty of the crime. However, nobody believed him. The evidence was stacked against him. The court has taken a final decision to send him to prison. The warden has arranged for Tommy, someone with fresh evidence that could exonerate him, to be killed. What is he going to do? He can't continue to claim to be a victim of miscarriage of justice for the rest of his life. He needed to draw a line and move on with his life. Andy got busy living.
But that wasn't the only reason. Prison time is slow time, so you do what you can to keep going. Some fellas collect stamps. Others build matchstick houses. Andy built a library. Now he needed a new project. Tommy was it. It was the same reason he spent years shaping and polishing those rocks. The same reason he hung his fantasy girlies on the wall. In prison, a man will do most anything to keep his mind occupied. By 1966, right about the time Tommy was getting ready to take his exams, it was lovely Raquel.
In prison, Andy became intentional in productive pursuits using his talents, gifts, skills, and experience. He had one project or the other going for him. He provided financial planning for the prison staff. He got involved in money laundering for the warden. He built and ran a library. He polished rocks and made a chess set. He supported Tommy to learn and acquire qualifications, but he never lost sight of his main project, which is to achieve freedom. Get busy living will require you to be intentional in life. Get busy living will prepare you for the achievement of your vision. The Power of Vision online course is a comprehensive online course on how the power of vision can facilitate an experience of overflowing fruitfulness and blessings. I've produced it to share, teach, inspire, and motivate you to navigate the challenges of life and experience the abundant and overflowing life in Christ. Pre-order your copy of the Power of Vision online course today. Visit www.overflowingharvest.com/power of vision. Now, there is someone else that did exactly what Andy did. Joseph in the Bible. Like Andy, life happened to Joseph and he was thrown into prison on false accusation. Joseph drew a line on this experience and moved on with his life. He got busy living. In prison, Joseph became intentional in productive pursuits, using his talent, skills, gifts, and experience. He was such a skilled administrator that the warden handed over the running of the prison to him. Mind you, this was Pharaoh's prison, and Pharaoh was the king of a leading world power in that period. We all know how it turned out for Joseph eventually. He got busy living that one day his talent, gifts, skills, and experience was required by Pharaoh. The fact that he was a foreigner and prisoner was overlooked by Pharaoh. He needed a solution to his problem, and Joseph was highly recommended by his butler. That day, by providing a solution to Pharaoh's problem, Joseph became prime minister and achieved his vision of becoming a great and influential person. Get busy living will require you to be intentional in life. Get busy living will prepare you for the achievement of your vision. The Power of Vision online course is a comprehensive online course on how the power of vision can facilitate an experience of overflowing fruitfulness and blessings. I produced it to share, teach, inspire, and motivate you to navigate the challenges of life and experience the abundant and overflowing life in Christ. Pre-order your copy of the Power of Vision online course today. Visit www.overflowingharvest.com/power of vision. Therefore, I do not run like someone running aimlessly. I do not like to fight like a boxer beating the air. 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 26. The NLT version says, so I run with purpose in every step. I am not just shadow boxing. I've also applied get busy living in my journey to achieve my vision. In my podcast, Rebuilding My Mental Health with Jesus, I shared how Pastor Tinu counseled me to let go of a victim mentality and embrace my creativity. I became intentional in my pursuit of productive activities that will contribute towards achieving my long-term vision of multiple work streams. I discovered the purpose in my pain and turned it to gain. That was why, as a pastor with a master's in animal science, I could humble myself to accept the opportunity God opened for me to work as a milkman. Today, I'm a transport manager at Talent Cars, working with ride-hailing apps. That's why, despite the experience of a personal loss of my business vehicle, I was still committed to my responsibility as a pastor and worked through the night learning video editing to produce the service video for the church. Today, God rewarded me with a brand new premium electric car. I use my video editing skills for both the church and my media business. Get busy living will require you to be intentional in life. Get busy living will prepare you for the achievement of your vision. The Power of Vision online course is a comprehensive online course on how the power of vision can facilitate an experience of overflowing fruitfulness and blessings. I've produced it to share, teach, inspire, and motivate you to navigate the challenges of life and experience the abundant and overflowing life in Christ. Pre-order your copy of the Power of Vision online course today. Visit www.overflowingharvest.com/power of vision. Best wishes for your overflowing success.